Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
この人がもうお花畑入っちゃっ
I
たんだ。
hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
ノースクラッチ。これ私がさっき聞いたとこ。これが受付か。
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
何をくつろげることがあるでしょう。入れない。
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good Lord, that's a lot of records.
お、ガイギャックスの感じ。地下に移送された。記憶なくさないといけないの。なんかこのウルフって人が秘密を握っているに違いない。なんか精神異常者のふりして助けを待ってるみたいな人いないかな。何したらいいんだろう。厨房でしょ。さっきから中にあげた2番病室。Oh!
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind?
血ついてるよって。
Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look. Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know why I keep doing this, expecting something different.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things. I should resign, shouldn't I? This is all a bit much. I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be a dancer.
Try to fly away. Escape, my little ones.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
We rarely have visitors here.
I suppose it will be one less ungrateful mouth to feed if he dies out there.
どういうこと？
Looks dusty but functional.
ワトソン君は集中モード使えないっぽい。どうすんだろうこれ。あ、これやんなきゃいけないな。なんだろう。全然違うっぽいな。そういう話じゃない。ウルフか。違う。こんなん言ったらダメでしょ。なんか足りないんだ。ウルフ。なんだって？こいつに書かせるんだ。
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of
ベッカー
reach.
さんやられ
As
ち
a
ゃ
matter
っ
of
た。
fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You will be brought to justice, and the world will know your cruelty. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy me.
早口。
I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
トントンとかはしないんだ。
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
時間がない。急げ。R。スイスフラン。なんか良くないの受け取ってる。
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
これ鍵なの？持ってなくちゃいけない？
Nothing special about this.
.ちょうどシェフの人がいないっていうのも面白いもん。 今ここが開いたの？
It's sealed tight. I can't exit the same way. The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old. The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often. A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
字書いてあったね。おお。
Looks as if it's been recently... used. Very professional dissection. Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape. Get out of my head! Lord. Left your sudden
奥となるので
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken, and let the
Awaken and...
どうしちゃったの
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
?泣いてるねか。ここは何もしなくていいんかな。何？
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Watson?
何？
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think. The patients here wear the same robes. The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white
な
overcoat.
い。
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
"次の目的地ニューオーリンズだな。ちょっと猫がうるさいですね。出た。ニューオーリンズってどこ？何？我々は次にニューオーリンズに行きます。ついにアメリ
We've
カ。
got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
何なんだなんだ
There's nothing in this world that
なんだね
cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numbed beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked.
わあもう一匹来た猫
Should you see me cracking, John,
誰ジョン
I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
ジョンなのワトソン君ってジョン・ワトソン4違法人たち洋画のやつみたいだねこれで一回
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World eat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.